What's up, Kurosaki clan? It's your boy Keon'S Kurosaki in the building, and today I am here to give you my WWE Evolution predictions. This is the second Evolution of all time. It's been almost a decade. it's literally almost been a decade since we had the last Evolution pay-per-view. It pretty much is like an all women's match card. Uh, but I'm expecting this evolution to be pretty good. There's a lot of great women talent in the WWE right now. Not to say that there wasn't good talent back in 2018, but I just feel like wrestling wise, it will be a lot better. But yeah, I'm excited. But also this week is filled with wrestling. We got Raw, we got SmackDown, we got Saturday Night's main event, we got All In. We got AEW All In. We got NXT American Bash. So yeah, wrestling for days. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna be watching all of them, but I'm gonna be streaming Evolution. Not really sure about Saturday Night's main event, but I will be streaming Evolution for sure, which I think is on Sunday. This Sunday, I believe. So look out for that. But yeah, I am very excited for this card. And yeah, and of course there's the occasional AJ Lee might return. Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. All right, I'm tired of getting my hopes up and she doesn't come back. All right, and the freaking WWE Vault channel has the nerve to post the rise of AJ Lee. So they're kind of like trying to feed into the AJ Lee might come back. I'll believe it when I see it. And if she ever does come back, I'm gonna scream like a girl. I have said this before. If AJ Lee ever comes back and I'm streaming, you will hear the loudest scream you have ever heard that you have ever heard from me. So be prepared if AJ Lee does return at Evolution, but I don't think she will. But hey, never say never in wrestling. So yeah. But let's just get into the predictions. But before we get into anything, hit the like button, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do to interact with this video. And now, let's get into the WWE 2025 Evolution match card predictions. First up, we have a no-holds-barred match between the Queen of the Ring, Muscle Mommy Jade Cargill, going up against the freaking psychotic, crazy Miss Money in the Bank Naomi. Like I said when they fought at WrestleMania, their rivalry is far from being over. And like I said at my what was it called? Night of Champions predictions, I said that I believe Jade would win because I think she would go on to face Tiffany at SummerSlam, and Jade would win, but I think Naomi would cash in her Money in the Bank and steal the championship right under Jade Cargill's nose, and she'll become the champion. So I guess they're doing a little teaser. We got Jade Cargill and Naomi. No holds barred. This should be a good match. I'm expecting a lot of bumps, especially from Naomi. So yeah, I'm honestly excited for this match. This should be a good match. But yeah, like I said, I'm expecting a lot of bumps. And, maybe like some ladders, some tables, some chairs, We got options, all right? Brand new whip just hopped in. But yeah, who I think is going to win? I think Naomi is going to... You know what? I think Jade Cargill is going to win. Because I don't think they're going to have Jade Cargill lose a PLE match right before the next PLE, which is SummerSlam, where she'll face Tiffany. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, because I think they're going to tell a story like, Jade Cargill always has Naomi's number. But right when Jade Cargill thinks she's done with Naomi at SummerSlam, right? And she wins the title from Tiffany, Naomi finally gets her win over Jade. So I would like it if Naomi would win this match, but I think Jade Cargill is going to win the match. They'll give her more momentum that she already has going into SummerSlam. and that will just make Naomi more mad and more crazy about Jade. And Jade will think that, oh, I beat Naomi again. That means I'm done with her. Nope. SummerSlam, Naomi cashes in and takes the title from Jade. That's what's going to happen. So I actually think Jade Cargill is going to win this no holds barred match against Naomi. But it will not be the end of the world for Naomi. Naomi will get her lick back. Don't worry. Naomi will get her lick back. But I think Jade Cargill is going to win this no holds barred match. Next up, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match between the champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, going up against SmackDown's tag team in Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, going up against the Raw Women's Tag Team in the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, going up against NXT's tag team, Zarya and Sol Ruka. This should be a very chaotic match. Very chaotic match. Very cool that they're doing the champions going up against each brand's tag teams, which is pretty cool. But I believe that Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez will retain the women's tag team championships. Just to build up the bond between Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, because I think Roxanne Perez is probably gonna do what Liv Morgan did when Rhea Ripley was injured, and pretty much take the spot of Liv Morgan. So I feel like them winning this tag team match will solidify the bond with Raquel and Roxanne. So when Liv does come back, she's like, the frick is happening here? Because Roxanne is already close with Finn Balor, and Finn Balor and JD McDonough are close friends. So Roxanne's already close with JD. And if Raquel and Roxanne win this tag team match, then Roxanne and Raquel will get closer together, and then finally Roxanne and Dominic Mysterio will get closer together, and Roxanne has taken over the Judgment Day, just like Liv Morgan did when Rhea Ripley was gone. So yeah, I believe Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez are going to retain the Women's Tag Team Championships. Next up, we have the Women's NXT Championship with the champion JC Jane going up against Big Mama Pump, Jordan Grace. I'm gonna be for real. I haven't really been paying attention to NXT that much. I know the main storyline's going on, but I haven't been watching it weekly. But I'm just going to limb, and I'm gonna just say Jordan Grace. I think Jordan Grace is going to take the title from JC Jane. I think it'll be a big pop moment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Jordan Grace is going to take the title. Because looking at this match card, I feel like the only time a title change is going to happen might be with this match. So yeah, I think Big Mama Pump, Jordan Grace is going to win the NXT Championship. And I'm just guessing because I'm not really that caught up on NXT. But I'm just go with my gut, my just what my mind and my gut is saying, and I'm gonna just go with Jordan Grace to win the NXT Championship. Now we got a match that I am mostly anticipating. All right, like the other match I said, Jade Cargill and Naomi. This is the match that I am anticipating for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We got the champion, Big Time Bex, the man, going up against Bayley, going up against the Bird Lady, Lyra Valkyria. This match should be a banger. This should be a banger. Lyra and Becky have only had bangers. Becky and Bayley, the two of the top stars in the women's division, they've always had pretty good matches. Bayley and Lyra, they had a good match on Raw. You put those three together, this should be at least a 4-star classic. I'm hoping. This should be a great match. This should be match of the night. And I've seen a pattern. Okay, I've been saying, every time Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria are in a match, I always think it's going to steal the show. And I think it's gonna do it again here at Evolution. And I've been seeing some people thinking that this should be the main event. I'm cool with that, but it's not gonna be the main event. But it's the match I'm most anticipating. So we got Becky, we got Bayley, we got Lyra. Who I think is gonna win? That's tough. That's tough. I can see Becky, taking advantage of Bayley and Lyra kind of beefing with each other. Maybe they want to give it back to Lyra, or maybe give it to Bayley, so she can be a Grand Slam champion. You know what I'm saying? Similar to Becky. Just put the title under Bayley's list of women title reigns. But who I think is going to win? Huh? Who? Who? Huh. That's tough. I don't think Becky is gonna retain. I don't think Becky's gonna retain. So I think either Bayley or Lyra is gonna win. Lyra did stand tall after beating up Bayley and Becky on Raw last time. So I might go with Lyra, but I feel like Bayley also might win. You know what? I'm gonna just go with Lyra. I think Lyra Valkyria is going to defeat both Bayley and Becky to regain her Intercontinental Championship. And I think it's gonna be a heel Lyra Valkyria this time instead of the face Lyra Valkyria this time. So yeah, I think Lyra Valkyria is going to regain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Next up, we have the SmackDown Women's Champion, the WWE Women's Undisputed Champion, Tiffany Stratton, going up against Trish freaking Stratus. These two kind of started off as enemies, but then once they got together, they were besties. Trishy time, Tiffy time. And now they're fighting each other, and there's not that much story going on. It's just Tiffany chose Trish as her opponent, and that was that. But yeah, Tiffany's winning. Now, as a match, this should be decent. Should be a decent match, there's no animosity between them. It's just, two faces going at it. So this should be a very respectable match. Very okay, good match. But yeah, I think Tiffany Stratton is going to retain her championship. It wouldn't make sense for Trish to win this match. But yeah, Tiffany Stratton is going to retain her WWE Women's Championship. And then we got, which I'm guessing is going to be the main event, we have for the Women's World Championship between the champion, Io Sky, going up against Dami Goth Mommy Girlfriend, Rhea Ripley. Io and Rhea have only had good matches. Whether it's one-on-one or whether it's a triple threat match with Bianca Belair, Rhea and Io, wrestling soulmates. They've had great matches every time I've seen them in the ring. But I want Io to win. I really do. But I feel like Rhea might win. Honestly. I feel like Rhea might win this match. I don't know. I feel like they're going to give it to Rhea. Because they're doing the whole thing where, Rhea has never defeated Io Sky. And I feel like that means that Rhea's finally going to beat Io. I don't want Rhea to win because I feel like they've done Io Sky so dirty. And I don't want Rhea Ripley to win, but I feel like they've done Io Sky so dirty. You know what I mean? She's only had 2 title defenses during her entire reign. Literally, she had, ever since she won the title, she hasn't really beefed with anybody except with, a few interactions with Liv Morgan. And now Liv Morgan's injured, and then they just dropped Io Sky's whole storylines. So now, Io Sky not fighting nobody. And now, Io Sky chose her opponent, and she chose Rhea Ripley. So now, Rhea and Io are gonna fight. And I feel like Rhea's probably gonna take the title from Io. And it sucks for Io, man. So I want Io Sky to win because I feel like she deserves a better title reign. But I feel like Rhea Ripley is probably gonna win this match. I mean, like the like the whole storyline, like the whole thing they brought up with like, oh, Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky. I just feel like Rhea is gonna beat Io Sky. So yeah, that's my prediction. I believe Rhea Ripley is going to defeat Io Sky, even though I wish Io Sky had a better title reign. I think Rhea's probably gonna take the title off of her. So yeah, that's my predictions. There is a battle royal, and the winner gets a world title shot at Clash at the Castle. I don't know who's in the match, so I can't really give my predictions on it. So maybe like Nikki Bella or, freaking, I don't know, Nikki. I can't think of anybody else really, but I guess we'll see who's in the battle royal once we get to Evolution. But yeah, those are my predictions for WWE's Evolution. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be streaming Evolution on Sunday, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down your predictions down in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do to interact with this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Karasaki Clan.